message of unlocking Coventry's visitor potential through families and looking at the barriers to attendance in the city centre. So, why do people attend Coventry City Centre? I'm going to run through this very quickly. To shop, to work, food and drink, cultural experience and art, cinemas or events, services, business, to learn things. Barriers to attendance, why aren't they attending? So, parking or ease of access, less money, reduced offer or less shops, increased retail competition from online and retail parks, reduced evening offer, reduced services, location, they live outside of the circle, poor safety or crime or perceived poor safety and crime, and the concreteness, as we talked about before. So, why are visitors important? They bring and attract money, jobs and businesses, investment, an improved environment, sustainable model for operational city centre, and they make city centres vibrant places to live and work. So, this is where I put my family lens over things. Focusing on families as a target audience is the best way to broaden, diversify and maintain visitors. This is something I've delivered at the Herbert, and I'll go into a little bit more about why in a second. So at the Herbert, family audiences spend twice as much time visiting us. They spend substantially more money than any other visitor demographic. Family audiences make up a large proportion of our holiday visitors, over 70%. 63% of them they come to the city centre by car, hence me first wanting to solve the car parking problem. They're price sensitive and they're attracted by promotions specifically targeted to them, but very importantly, families are loyal, they're repeat visitors and they're advocates of things they like. So if you get the family audiences right, then they will come back. So, families are old, they're young, they are from different socioeconomic groupings, cultures, disability levels, they include grandparents, young mothers with children. So if you generate a good family offer, you market it effectively, and basically you'll get to a very wide, broad target audience. And we want footfall in the city centre. That's the best way, in my opinion, to get increased footfall. So what do families want? They want free events, they want buggy parks, they want to feel welcomed. The things that makes managing and entertaining children easier is appealing to them. They like hands-on activities, they like fun things to do with the children. They like interesting picnic places, educational things, free and cheap parking, trails and treasure hunts, buggy access to shops. So those are all the things that, there's probably a lot more, but those are the things I know families like from my experience. So what I'd like to propose is that for Coventry to become a family-friendly city in a very broad sense, and what I would propose that involves is to develop a website and an app that provides families with where baby changing facilities are, where buggy parks are, where free picnic places are, where free or cheap parking is located with updates on how many are left and their geolocations. Augmenting family trails that connect families with Coventry's got a rich history, and by that I mean if you hold your phone up to a tree that looks like a tree, that will tell you that that's the tree that John Lennon and Yoko Ono placed there, or other things. Coordinated family-friendly campaigns to attract visitors to the city centre. Already the cultural institutions are working together very closely. So, as an example, on Blitz Family Day, we're working with the Cathedral, the Transport Museum, the Herbert. We're offering free activities. If that was coordinated with maybe free parking for the day, we could measure how much those visitors coming in from families actually mean to the city centre and the retail offer. So offers from retailers aimed at attracting people to the city centre, so people are signing up to the app, they're getting everything they need from it. It gives the opportunity to give retailers then an opportunity to share offers and to attract more people to the city centre. Free parking weekends linked to activities delivered by Council's SLA organisations, which I just mentioned. And maybe GPS historical tours, so tours that you could follow around on your phone, take you to different parts of the city, maybe looking up with Wiki, and giving additional information. Okay. And other social networking integrations. So, the things that I need to make this happen, I need a funded website and application or in-kind support to develop that, and this would act as a rally point for the initiative. A citywide adoption by the Coventry City Council in supporting the development of Coventry as a family-friendly city. Encouragement of all bid members to commit to a family-friendly manifesto drawn up in consultation with them. Amendments of SLA agreements with funded organisations to support the initiative. Marketing with an app and website through Coventry City Council, and provision for managing content direction of the council's website.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Okay, so